In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, once again, welcome to the show. I'm SM SithLord, and this is the build stream. Happens twice a week right here where you're watching. And today I'm going to be building something that's going to be 3 layers tall. I don't know if you're going to be able to get into all 3 layers. Definitely be able to get into the bottom 1 or 2 layers and have some patio areas outside. It's going to be a tall building. That's what I'm building today. It is a big old building. I have a sketch to base it off of, which is where I came in and sized up these cubes, these hexagons here. These hexagons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. And as you can see, I've coated the terrain with a layer of liquid white, so I can get started making happy little trees here. I'm just bringing up my design notes one more time. And that should give me the information that I need. I have a logo. I believe I have the logo ready to go too. And my assets with that should be good. And the building that we are building today is for Crypto Portal. Let's check out their website so we can match their color scheme. Potato. Okay, I'll go with what I was sent because can't trust stuff you look up on Google. All right, the first thing I want to do is get the logo into this parcel. Now I have a white logo, and I'm going to start off with some image editing to turn that white logo into a wait a second, let me think here. So I could use pinks, yellows, blacks, whites, maybe some blues. Yeah. Yes. Their website is awesome. I found their website on my other monitor. Okay, so those are the colors I could use. Oranges are probably my go-to color. Okay, so let's make this logo an orange. I gotta wait for my image program to finish starting up there, but while that's doing that, here's the logo. It's white transparent, so you probably won't be able to tell. But when I open it here, I will be able to tell. I will. Okay, so let's copy that. Let's get it into a new file that is, let's say 512 by 512. Size this thing down here. We want it to load fast, even on like low-end devices, so every texture should be as low as acceptable. Low resolution is acceptable. Okay, now I don't want a white one because the white won't show up so well. I want to make this orange. I want to make this very, very orange. Let's make it this orange. Oops. This is them. Okay, so I'm going to sample that color. Let's get a version of it right in the middle of its hues. Okay, that's pretty good. Now let's use this color to paint this thing. No. On screen, like so. There we go. Cool. All right. Looks like we got a little purple that we could work with too. Okay, now this, I want to give it a black outline perhaps. Nah, that might be good, and I'll throw a light on it to be orange. It'll be cool looking. So we're going to save this as a, for right now I'll just throw it on my desktop as a JPEG. This will be called the Portal logo. Okay, so going back to the easy mode editor here, we're going to open up this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I bugged it out. Yeah, okay. Let me go to commercial real quick. I had this open for a long time without using it. So let me relaunch this and I will be right back. Let's go back to the holding screen. All right, we're back. Let's click faster. This is all right. I wanted to kind of show the starting process of how I get started on a parcel here. First, let's just make a shape that I'll soon be removing. And this shape will be just a cube sitting on the ground there. And all I want to do there is put a door on it. And the only reason I want to put a door is so I can put a capsule. I want to put a capsule. An orange capsule. I call my capsule, my orange capsule, I call my capsule Gordon Pillman. And he is about 6 feet tall. I am from California, so I measure things in feet. And he's not that chubby. He's about like so. That's about the size of Gordon Pillman walking through my door. Okay, and then I could start blocking out the rest of the structure like we saw earlier. Done like this. I'm gonna click save here. This can mostly be centered up. This is the part that I'm heavily basing off of the reference sketch that I have. It's got about 3 cubes, or these aren't cubes. Let me make this bigger, actually. Could I make it that big? It's pretty big. This thing. Then this thing. right, take a sip of my coffee, and we're rolling. Second, where did I put these chats? There we go. I am lurking in the chats. Catch up here. Yeah, awesome. It's gonna be my pleasure to build this. I just hope that it turns out as awesome as it does in my mind. Okay, so let's first of all get the logo up on here. I saved it as a .jpg. No, I can't. It has a transparent background. How's it going to be a JPG? I gotta save it as a PNG. Okay. And we're gonna want fancy materials like these shiny metals. I'm gonna roll with. Oh wow, and the concrete too. Nice. It's a Unix system. I know this. Media. We'll probably have multiple logos on here in the end. For starters, let's get this one on there. Okay, now, before I start texturing everything, well, you know what, I might just start texturing everything a little bit to give me a better idea of the style I'm going for with the metals. Where are the ramps going to be? That is the question. Because we want to make it super easy for people to be able to walk up from one area to another. I think that I want to put not a spiral staircase, but a curved staircase. And I think that the place to put it might be over here. Let's try. Shapes over here. You start going up over here. And then you must turn the corner. Turning the corner isn't easy for everybody. Gamers take turning the corner for granted, but if you don't play games, you might fall off of a platform. Just remember the first time that you ever played a game like Mario, how many times have you died at Mario? Probably a lot, if you're like me. So if people never played Mario, they're gonna die a lot in your game. Trying to walk up your structure, so you don't want them to have a fierce learning curve like that. Can we make this work? That's the question. I think so. I think we can. Good there, almost. Yeah, this might do nicely. We're utilizing the whole parcel space here too. Let's try to get some curves in here. Now we got to be very tactical with how we approach curves. The bend here, that's kind of like a curve. Oh, this stairway is not all the way, it's not steep enough. I gotta fix my stairs more. It's too steep. Okay, and now over here. Okay, let's get the stairs in and then we'll look at the other features. So if those are our stairs, we'll need a little wedge up here also, and then we should be all tied in. Okay. Now, we got access to the bottom floor. I can make like a little atrium or something there. We got access to the second floor. Do we have access to the top floor? No, we don't. And I don't know if we will. Maybe we'll put something on the roof. It would just be hard to make so much stairs for people just to walk up there. This is a rather big building. So let's start with what we got here, and then we'll worry about the upper stories later on. Let me look at some reference pictures here and try to see what I can get into this. I could build a version of the clock in the front with a lot of pillars and stuff like that, but it won't look too wonderful. Now I could do an abstract representation of the clock. That would look more wonderful, perhaps, and it could perhaps give a lot of character to this building. So let's try that. What if the clock was abstractly represented as a sheet of glass? Of the hue purple variety, if we could work with some purples. Because this might be cool if it doesn't obstruct the things that I'm going to build behind it, but I could still kind of convey the idea. It would be pleasant. Now the entrance. Here's the thing. I want this part over here to kind of be the entrance hangout area for the bottom floor. Not put the front door right here. So I think we can roll with that, and I need to build a foundation pretty soon, but first let me keep structuring out this thing. How about some pillars or columns? They're corrugated columns like this. They're not so Roman though. Just trying to find the best match to pillar. Maybe these square ones or some round ones would be the way to go. These. Yeah. How well this idea of mine's going to work out. I might abandon ship and move on to the next feature. I don't know. Putting multiple layers of glass on top of each other like that might not be the best idea. But let's flesh a little bit more of this out, and then I'll test it in web and see how it's going to look there. We got to do something more sleek than a bunch of those pillars. So let's try a cylinder of our own. Okay, let's just see how that looks. If I throw a light in there and click the upload button. $33.19. I should go to it on this monitor actually, so y'all can see what I'm doing. Looks like something from the right angle. Yeah, the multiple layers of glass aren't the best. But I think I'll leave them for now, move on to the rest of the building, and I might replace that front piece nearer the end. Or I might flesh it out and make the top of the clock and the rest of it there. Trying to avoid the uncanny alley there of looking too much like the clock, and people are like, hey, that doesn't look like the clock. If I resemble the clock, like I'm inspired by the clock, it's like, oh, hey, I kind of see the clock in there. So I don't want to try to be too accurate. This is a real clock I'm making, by the way, an actual clock tower. From Prague, I believe. Get some floor in here. Excuse me, okay. I'm gonna move this stuff up a little bit and move it over a little bit, I think. So move it up to get it out of the snow. Move it over to make it more centered over here. Maybe slide it back. Like so. Okay, I'm making a little tapered edge along the edge so people can easily just walk straight up onto the platform without needing to know how to jump, how to fly, how to teleport, nothing. Just press forward. Easy peasy. Because people will be spawning in web out here in the front. Now in the open world here, they'll be walking down the road to get into here. But on web, they'll be popped down like right here. So let's stretch this part up a little bit more. This will be the power reactor that powers the building. Plus, it puts a nice neon glow in here, which is what it does more so than actually powering anything. It's building solar powered. You don't need a reactor. Okay. This second floor thing, it's got to be enterable. The bottom story one, that one, it could probably be enterable. But the top of the second story one, it's got to be enterable. Because that's the whole point, mostly, of coming up to the second story. So to make this second floor one enterable, by the way, I'm going to try to get all this whole build done in the 2-hour session here. It might take longer than that. It would not be the first or the 10th time that it takes something longer than 2 hours for me to make. But we're going to get as far as we can today in this session, and I'll wrap it up either over the weekend or on the next build session on Monday. Today's Friday, right? Yeah. Okay, so this needs a floor and a ceiling. Now that it has a floor and ceiling, it needs walls. Walls! And the walls are going to look better than they did before, because now they're not going to be so UV stretched. I gotta decide really what I want these walls to look like. Now, looking at the reference pictures, it could be anything. Now, I'm going with a metal theme. How about I upload a texture? Yeah, I think I got the perfect texture to put on this wall. I might have to process it a little bit. It's going to be the metal panels. I got metal panels sitting in here somewhere. Maybe it's under M. Ah, is this it? Sci-fi metal bars. This is it. Okay, and my image editor is open. Cool. So let's resize this to 512 by 512 so it loads super well and quick on mobile. And then I'll bring it into my image processing thing because I want to add the height map, I think, maybe, as something on here. Yeah, that kind of makes it pop. A little transparency there so it doesn't pop so much. And then we got glossiness and we got specular. There's specular, there's glossiness. Let's see what glossiness does. If I take it down to 512, throw it on there with a fancy filter. I'm feeling glossiness isn't going to do too much for me. I think this is what I'm going to roll with, so let's file save as, and I'll put it on my desktop as low metal. This is low resolution, optimized for fast downloads, low memory footprint, won't eat up a phone's VRAM. I'm going to upload that, and now I can use it to make my wall almost the right shape. Okay. So, oh yes, there it is. It's going to be interesting to try to center these against all these edges. This texture is going to work out nicely. Oh wow, was I able to snap? No, it can't be that easy. It's that easy! That's perfectly aligned! Wow, cool! Ooh. I think this one's going to be perfectly aligned as well. We'll have to do something about the seams where they meet. That's okay. I expect that. And also I'm going to change the color of the floor thing. Alright, so now when you walk up here, you'll actually have a place to hang out at. That's what we wanted. Is it going to be solid walls everywhere? Probably not. Yeah, this could look pretty cool. Okay, let me throw this texture on here so everything matches. This wall isn't even supposed to be here today. It's supposed to be over here. I'm going to add some neon animated GIFs to this thing. For sure. In fact, I should start planning out which animated GIFs I'm going to add so they can be the focal point. I think we could do this. Do we want to do that? I'm not sure yet, so I'll leave that there for now. Focus on the middle story for a minute. How are people going to get to the story above this? They might have to teleport, because I don't want to build like scaffolding for them to walk around on. So how's this section here going to look? It's going to look cool. It's going to have stuff in it. It's going to have all kinds of stuff in it. Now I got to start thinking of content. All right, so when you come into here and you're chilling, I kind of want you to just be able to go in. So this probably needs to be a little bit over here at least. Entrance sorted out. We're gonna have some cool stairs here. We're gonna have an angled entryway. It's pretty neat. And now We got change in Z elevation. That's always good to have. I think we'll want a window over here. But also we want this building just to look more awesome, probably. Let me try what happens if I put some of a repurposed fence along one of these walls. That looks interesting. On the inside, it looks perhaps usable. Oh, cool. Let's see if we can do something with this. So we got this thing over here, looking like decoration on the outside. But on the inside, we could have our web browser object. Is this website going to load inside of an iframe? I don't know. We'll find out right now. Let's go to browsers. No. Media. Browser. Try to go straight to this URL. Not all websites allow themselves to be loaded inside of what's called an iframe. An iframe is something that you need to use in web to embed one thing into another thing. So basically, some websites are configured to not allow themselves to be embedded. And the only way to tell if a website is configured to allow itself to be embedded is to try. So let's try this one. But if it does work, I want it to be positioned pretty good. And if it doesn't work, that just means I have to look up like a YouTube video to put in here instead. Not a big deal. I'm gonna throw a couple chairs in here just to keep the scale in mind. Oh yeah, it's a nice spacious area. It's not too tight. I do probably want to add a couple windows still. Oh, and there's going to be an amazing GIF in there. I might as well just drop something in there too. Let's go to Giphy and look up one of my favorite keywords, plasma. Do we have a plasma sticker? Probably not. We got plenty of plasma. That's Seventh Heaven. Yeah, I got plenty of these kinds of things. Now, if it's square and I put it in here, it could still work. These are almost the right colors right there. I don't know, maybe this one's too high frame rate to work in here. Oh, there it is. Don't know if this is going to be the best choice for the floor. You don't want the floor to be too crazy because then when you stand on it, you're like, whoa, am I falling or am I not? So that's no good. Let's delete that. Let's try again. Let's try again for Giphy. And I want like a glowing grid. Glowing grid. Maybe I should try glow grid, perhaps. Glow grid floor. Ooh, this one looks pretty neat. glow grid floors going on there. Got some cool stuff here though. This one's pretty good. How would this look in here? Okay, there's going to be more detail and stuff going on there, but let's get this uploaded there so I can test to see if it... oh, look how cool my webcam is! I completely forgot that I had this filter on. What? Let's go over there and see if the web page loads in the iframe. That's what I need to do. And in the course of doing this, I'm going to show an awesome new feature that just got added to Somnium Web this morning, or yesterday, perhaps. It is fly mode. So I walk my bro over here, and then I click this. And now I'm flying. I can fly. The Peter Pan music always plays through my head when I see my dude floating around. And this is how people can get up to the second and third floor. Just fly up here and drop onto it. Okay, is this going to view in world? Oh wow, it does! Cool! And I can interact with it, I can scroll down. This is good. This is good. The whole website's here. Neat. And I can click on stuff even. Super neat. Okay. So that'll work for the web browser on that wall. These other walls, let's make them look interesting. There's some pretty good branding opportunities here, and the first thing I want to put is a wall here so you don't fall off. Let's do that. What kind of wall? Now I thought that I knew. Oh, I know exactly what kind of wall I was going to put. I was going to put a whole bunch of these handrails. Maybe I still will. There are some cool handrails to choose from here. Yeah, actually, let's go with this one. A little bit of an oversized handrail. Perfectly aligned to this angle. Nice. I could do the same thing over here. Do I want to do the same thing over here? I think I do. I do want to do the same thing over here. That might be how that thing ends up. It might end up getting cut up like that. But for now, I'll leave that big sheet there. And then I wanted to get this guy over here. I kind of want to put pillars holding this thing up, but I'll hold off on that for now until I get some more of this figured out. We want more neons, so I have to figure out where to get these neons in. Oh, I got a pretty good idea about where to get neons in, and they could be orange neons. They could. What other colors could they be? They could be yellow and white and pink neons, or orange neons. Let's see here. Yellow, no, orange, pink. Let's try that. Orange. Orange, you glad I didn't say banana? Okay, now I want to try to center this. That looks pretty centered. Okay, there is an orange glowing stripe. That's pretty good. It could be purple. What would it look like purple? It's hard to decide what I like the most. I like these colors, by the way. And there's also yellow and pink I could use. So how about pink? Ooh, pink's nice. How about yellow? Yellow's nice. Yellow's hot. What else do we got? We got hot pink. I use pink a lot. Yellow, I don't use so much. What is this? Orange? I don't know, orange. I think I'm going to roll with some yellow. Good. I might make this logo in various different colors. very roundish building, so you can enter it from either side. So making the entrances look cool will be fun. There'll be lots of entrance and foyer or little entry areas. And we need the logo visible from all sides. It is now, but maybe I'll also add it up there. Let's see. Let's click save. How's this looking? I might get way more abstract with this thing in the front. More glowy and more abstract in the end. But hey, it's good that I put it there in the beginning, kind of give us some structure. I might spend some time making this ramp really cool next. And then we'll look at getting some more media in this room and detailing it some more. And then look at doing something in the courtyard down here probably. Next, after that, now I don't know if I'll get this far in today's session, but then doing something up here, because I want you to be able to stand up there. It just seems like you should be able to stand up there. So I don't know, maybe you'll be able to stand up there. And then after that, I'll have to decide, am I going to make this hollow and make something in here, or am I going to make this one hollow and make something up here? I could do both, but that'd be an awful lot of walk space, which would cut back on like how much media we could put in here. So let's click save, click upload, then work on this little walkway here some. Maybe I got to make sure that you can walk under it if you needed to. It seems like there should be enough room to do that. Save. Load. I'm saving often. I'm uploading often to just check it in the world, see how it's doing. Humongous, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's refresh this thing and see how it looks. That black is so shiny and chrome there. It's good. Can I walk under this? Yeah, sure, I can walk under this, no problem. Okay, inside here we can get some speakers. Can we get a window on this wall? We can. We can get a window on this wall of some sort. Against this wall, I think I'll have an image. And against this wall, was that going to be another window? Yeah, I think there'll be two windows. One window there, one window there. Just trying to imagine it in my head. This one has no window. It has the logo. It can have a window and a logo. Could it? It might, maybe, if you put the logo on the thing. Oh, the animated texture on the ground looks real good. So let's cut out some windows here, window there. Put a speaker here, a speaker there. And a speaker over here and a speaker over there. Speakers look cool. And then we can hang an image over here, like a portrait thing maybe, and put a plant there and a plant there. Oh wait, this is a curved entrance. Plant over there. Yeah, let's do some of that. I was a window and I was here, how tall would I want to be? That's a good question. A better question is how thick would I want to be? I think the answer to that question is about yay thick. That'll do. Well, that's a nice view. Holy crap, you can frame that. Is that good for a window? Yeah, I think that works for a window. Probably want to make it look a little cooler though. So to do that, I'll add some shutters to it. Shutters? Probably not the right word. Actually, maybe. They'll be like weird shutter blinds. Okay, we want the same kind of window. On the other side.
Every day.
Okay, save this and get these speakers in here. And also I need an ornament hanging from the top of some sort. I'll probably go with more hexagons though, so it can align very well. Maybe more glowing hexagons and maybe another GIF on the top, perhaps. Alright, speaker, upload from PC somewhere out there in my shared folder, texture folder. Oh no, here it is right here. Speakers, glow speakers. Now I had an animated glow speaker that I used these on. Yeah, let's go with this one. This will do nicely. I want to put this as a media image so it glows. I'm going to make a dark box around it that has carpet on it. This will be the back and sides of our speaker. Sorry for dropping all y'all. I dropped the mic right on its head. Okay, I have about 45 minutes left in this build. I don't think I'm going to finish the whole building because there's like 2 other floors I still want to build. But we're going to get pretty far with this middle floor. Okay, so I used a shape and a GIF to make this. That way the speaker remains lit even when the sun goes down. I think I'll roll with that for now. I could always use 2 shapes instead. It's just that the speaker won't light up if I do that. I think the speaker lighting up is cool. Also want a speaker over here. Did I want a speaker over here? I may have. But then I know that I wanted a couple plants over here. One more speaker over here might be worth it. Could always purge it later if I'm pressed for parcel credits. So parcel credits are this thing down here, this little bar graph, represented as bar graph. I'm at 343 out of 850. These are like performance credits. I'll explain what that means in just a second. Get the speaker where I want it. Okay, performance credits. So, Somnium Space here is in a single instance shared persistent world of sandbox building. All of those things. What does that mean? Well, I'm in the editor right now, so it only shows the building that I'm building. But if you look around, you see all these plots. They're called parcels. Oh wow, look how close this is to the city center. You see all these parcels here. There's actually buildings on those too, most of them. When you get into the world. Wow, this is really close to city center. You just go down one road and you get, this is a good location. Okay, so there's probably stuff in all of these because it's so close to city center. And everything that people build goes together in this single instance shared persistent world. Single instance meaning that everybody is in the same instance with each other. So when you're walking down that road, you see everybody else walking down that road. Also, the buildings that exist, as far as the single instance stuff, this building, it will always be here. There's no version of Somnium that you would go to where you're in the open world like this, where there's a different building at this parcel. This parcel is this building. Persistent meaning that it's always changing. I'm going to make some changes here. I click save, I click upload. That instantly, after the little progress bar, gets uploaded and put on and published to the world here. And I've changed what's on my parcel, so everybody else walking around the world sees my changes too. It's persistent in that regard, and it's always changing because of that. So I just changed the entire Somnium world. There's new stuff to check out in Somnium's world now because I made some changes to my land here and click publish. And everybody on all these other parcels are doing the same thing. So you never know what's going to be new when you're walking through this single instance shared persistent world. And it's shared because we're all building together. And that brings us right back to the parcel credits. So since we're all sharing here, we're sharing this open world, each parcel needs to be pretty optimized so people don't lag when they're trying to walk down the road. And that is accomplished through these parcel credits. Every object that I spawn consumes a certain amount of parcel credits. Very simple objects like a square or a sphere, that's going to take 1 parcel credit to put onto my parcel. I have 850 parcel credits to work with on this extra large parcel, so I could put 850 spheres if I just did that. Now, there's other things that cost more than 1 parcel credit, like a neon. If you put a cool neon on there, it costs 5 parcel credits because it's more resource intensive to render a neon flashing different colors. The most intensive, like consuming parcel credits thing you can do is a web tab, like I have over here, because that is, what is it? 50 parcel credits, the same as a video. Images, like the speaker, is 5 parcel credits because it uses texture memory and stuff like that. So every object that I put in here consumes a different amount of parcel credits, and this is my budget down here. And you can think of parcel credits like performance credits to make sure that your thing's going to run well when it gets into the open world. And that's the crash course on what parcel credits are. This building will and is automatically, simultaneously deployed to Somnium Web. Here it is right here. Let me refresh. You can actually check it out while I'm building it. I'll type the link out into the chat. Every time I click publish or upload, you'll see the changes at somniumspace.com/parcel/2319. Okay, so when you go there, I dropped my mic again. When you go there, you'll see exactly what I'm seeing here. You just log in as a guest, or you could log in as a user if you have an account. And you're here walking around the work in progress, and this thing's going to remain a work in progress for probably until after Monday. But that doesn't stop people from coming over here and hanging out, checking it out while it's under construction. Cool, this is all working out. Good. More decorations up top and an image over here. And then I am getting close to my time for this session. I got about 30 minutes left. So let's get to working on this ramp. And I need something to put there. Now oh no, my capture card. Let me see if I can fix my capture card. It's acting up here. Let me go to holding screen while I figure this out. I'm going to try to fix my capture card here. Hopefully this doesn't crash my computer. It has before, but I hope this is not one of those times. Hey, we're back. Sorry about those technical difficulties. I have electrical issues because I play so many retro console games. The power strip that I have my capture card plugged into, it acts up sometimes. But hey, we're back. We're good. We're good. All right. Over here, I want to put an image. I don't know what image to put there. Maybe I could grab something from... These are really cool images. I can grab something from here. It's always cool to see real people in the space, so I might just grab both of these. Put them in there. Which one? This one looks good. It doesn't need to be very big resolution at all. So I'm actually going to take it down to 512 by 346. Sure. This is site image 01. Oh, because my screen turned off and on. Let me go back to holding screen for 1 second. I gotta relaunch the browser because my monitor, or the builder, because my monitor going off confused it. 1 second. Here we go. My mic's back too. I forgot that my mic was muted. I'm back. I got like 20 minutes to kick at this thing and kicking it down the road. It's not gonna be finished today, but it'll be somewhere. Okay, that's a little detail there. We want more amazing images on the bottom also. Saw some palm trees earlier that I want. Where did I see these palm trees? I must have saw them over here. Oh, there they are. Cool. Problem. Okay, let's get this image in here. I think this one will go down here. I'm using a normal texture, a normal map, just because I like its colors. That's why I'm using a normal map for this. Not because I'm gonna use, what is this, the moon? Not because I need a moon in a normal map, but I like the colors. The purples, the blues, the pinks. It's like it was made for me. Yeah. I kind of feel like this should be down here, so it's easier to see. And I was also thinking the bottom cylinder, I'll call it, the bottom hexagon, it's really good for okay, so like on a web page you got the landing page. It's the first page that everybody lands on. And you got your splash, you scroll down, you know, and you got all this cool stuff happening. The bottom story of your building, especially in the open world, but even on a web parcel when somebody comes visits. Hey, there's the logo. I see it there. It's the perfect place to put all the information that you want to showcase. It's like the landing page. It's like the 3D landing page. So we're going to put a couple images that there was on the landing page of the website on here. Still not sure what I'm going to put up there. The actual website is up here. Let's keep rolling. I kind of feel like I could use more of these. I have a thought. That's pretty neat. Let's see how that looks. That's cool, man. These colors! I should have looked at this. It's good that I use lots of purples and blues because look at these walls. The lighting is so good. Those are like concrete. I used metal. It's okay. Concrete, metal, same thing. This could be... Okay, how am I doing on time? I'm gonna have to patch this up, get it ready to resume next time pretty soon. I'm gonna want more neon. I'm gonna want more images, more places to house images, like up here. That's more like it. I gotta accomplish the same thing with less images, less animated images, so I can come back in the next revision of this and add way more images to the parcel of like the pictures that I have on the front of the actual stuff from the people. So by instead of using 4 images, I'm only using 1 image for the ground here. Cool. Let's get some tables up here. Even if nobody's sitting at the tables, it's always nice to have a few tables around to get that kind of vibe. People usually stand around. They stand in circles. It's like being back in high school. They stand in circles and they talk to each other. That's what usually happens in these venues. So you want to facilitate that. You don't want to fight that. It's like if people are going to naturally gather around in circles standing and talking, well, give them some place to stand. So I'm going to push the tables off to the edges here because the actual places to stand need to be in the focal point in the center. But you do want the tables because they look really cool. It looks like it's a restaurant or something now. Let me add some chairs. think I'll add 2 chairs per table. It's more than I need. It's mostly for looks. People are going to be standing, not sitting. It's more natural to be standing. Your legs don't get tired in the metaverse. Unless there's a stamina stat. So you gotta watch out. So I'm running short on time here. However, I'm not running short on parcel credits. I'm not even halfway through consuming these parcel credits. This is great. This means that we can add videos, we could add tons of images, we could add lots and lots of animated images, like animated GIFs and stuff. But most importantly is we can add tons of images, and every image that we add can be a link out to a website. So we could have dozens and dozens of links. We could do that. Each link costs 5 parcel credits, and we got 400 and something parcel credits left open. So, lots of possibilities. This build is not done by a long shot, but it's a wonderful beginning because we're not even halfway through all the parcel credits, and we already have a structure taking shape. Which means that most of those parcel credits we'll be able to spend on media and those types of things I just mentioned instead of walls or glass. Maybe we'll still spend some on glass, but we got just a lot more to work with. Put this plant here to stop you from walking right off the edge. Lots of directions we could take going up and down. I kind of started in the middle. That's cool. Down at the bottom, there's so much stuff that I could do, but I don't have time to do it right now. Let me check the clock here. Ooh, okay, I got 30 seconds, it looks like. Okay, so wrapping up for today, and I'll recap what I did, where I'm going, and what will happen next time. Let me click publish. Okay, so sized out the thing. We got the hexagons in there, which was what was desired. We can only go into one of the hexagons right now. I want to be able to go into at least 2 of the hexagons. Probably not all 3 though, so I'll probably hollow out one of those hexagons the next session. Another thing I'm going to do the next session is add like a sidewalk around the bottom structure here. And maybe the bottom structure will be the one that ends up having a door for you to walk into. But either way, I want to have a sidewalk going around the bottom structure so we don't have that harsh transition between animated glowing straight into a wall. I want to have some concrete in between that. In addition to the concrete around the building, like a little sidewalk, this area here, it's nothing right now, and this is prime area. This is the landing page area, as I described it earlier, because people are going to be walking around. They're going to come right into here. It's going to draw them in. So over here, I got to put we got to put stuff in here. Stuff for people to hang out, stuff for people to hang out around, stuff for people to, I call it consuming media. So we need some posters and stuff along the walls with informative videos, stuff like that. And more decoration, abstract shapes that take the lighting real well. That's all going to happen down here the next session. The other main thing that's going to happen the next session is one of these other hexagons is either going to get hollowed out, or maybe there'll be a way to get up here, and I'll make another second patio up here. We'll see how it goes. Also, I'm going to want to put way more images, so that's going to happen next time. I'm talking about image on image on image. I'm going to be asking for like a whole NFT gallery to throw into here. 12 images, 8 images. We don't want to put the whole collection in here because then it'll be too busy, but definitely we want to highlight some pieces in here. Big old art displays with some abstract shapes around them. We want to get some more curves into here because it's not, you know, square, but it's not exactly round. It's difficult to pull off some smooth turns. So maybe we'll do an abstract piece for the the curves, like something like a DNA single helix. Is it even DNA if it's only a single helix? Coming up over here, that'll be some nice. I'm pointing at my screen here. That'll be some nice curves. And that's what's going down next time. And it's going to turn out pretty well, I think. Maybe we'll even have some more room for some more lights. Lights cost 50 parcel credits. If we put a video in there, a video emits light. So you get a video and you get a light for just one set of parcel credits. So it's always nice to get a video into there. And yeah, it's going to be fun. And after one more session, I think it'll be done. Most likely. We'll take another 2-hour session, get all that content in, do these changes I just mentioned. The content's the big thing, because that's what makes it more than just a structure. It makes it their structure. I mean, you can't tell what's going on when you look at the media. When you take out the media, it's just a building. But with the media, it's wonderful. Okay, so be sure to tune in on Monday if you'd like to see the conclusions of this build here. If you want to check it out, the work in progress, I posted the link into the chat earlier. That will take you straight to the porcelain web here. I'll refresh to check it out one more time before I GG here. Thanks for dropping into the chat, everybody who came in and said hi. It was somebody's first time seeing me live stream, bros, GS bros. Cool, cool. This is looking great. The images are loading in. Cool. It'll have more structure when all the abstract stuff gets put on the bottom, because right now it's just a big animated image on the ground. When that gets some trim put around it and all that, it's going to start coming together. It's going to get better. This ain't so bad where it's at right now. Very colorful. Okay. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you all next time. Maybe I'll be the same avatar even. What? Goodbye.